Hi, Jana. Imagine that, I'm using Camtasia now. I had something, though, I wanted to bring up to you and make sure we hadn't really talked about it, and I want to make sure you don't get in any trouble or anything. Not that you would, but on this screen you see here, which I hope is recording, is a Jupyter notebook, and so it's the M1 Jupyter notebook. And I have an M0 in here, which is describing the libraries and so forth and getting them set up. But what I want you to know is that I've edited what's in here, okay? But I don't know if you had on your radar, because you go through peer reviews too. So for the most part, it's just code. But sometimes I have like a little story in here, or I have what I'm calling a learning moment. So there's an overview and directions, desired outcome, resources, and then occasionally there's a learning moment. And then the directions are what are your tasks? 1, 2, 3, 4. And sometimes there's a hint. I didn't put lots of fancy, and not that there's available, but expand, collapse, and so forth. And so the when you're running in here, some of these phrases are not a full sentence. I didn't really think of that as a problem, but I also didn't ask you. And so that's the essence of this video. So it says here, learn about Unicode character standards for representing different types and forms of text. So that's a fine sentence. Grok the Python 3 natively supports Unicode, but many tools don't. Okay, Grok's not a common word, but it's a computer word, right? So anyway, those are full sentences. Create your inventory mechanism to store this and more code blocks. All right, now that's not a perfect sentence there. So I have some items like that. So if you want to give me any guidance, so that would be a clear one right there. It's good, but should you have looked at it? I don't know. It's your Noodle product, and if you and I want to just find a way to manage that, or you want to give me guides, no problem. I just want to make sure. But the whole notebook is going to look the same. Assignment, overview directions, desired outcomes, additional resources. And then you'll have 1 to n tasks. Task 0. Here's your data, what to do, and then your specific tasks. Usually I only have one numeric list. In this case I had 2. I'm not doing that anymore, so I should go fix that. So usually the data set or the beginning is just a list, and then below that's a numeric list, your task substeps. And then beneath that, what you will find is they have an enter-answer block, and you could do a block to answer in code, non-code, but some students have trouble with that. So what I mean is that you can insert what's called a code. You can insert a block that's not a text block. That's a text block. So I'm at 3 minutes, so I'm going to stop soon. But I just want you to know that in this book, it has an expected outcome. That's to help guide them, and then they enter their solution. In Rayma's book, it has beneath this the task solution. Okay? And then in Colab, where I built this, all of this is accordion. It expands and collapse, like you used yesterday in the call, accordion. So there's no accordion in Jupyter Notebook. Okay? So that's the construction of all of it. And this is the end of the video, so you see down the bottom, and each of it ends on the bottom. There's an end. And then I have a wrap up or housekeeping, because some of this work here requires that you close out Spark. And some of that's important because you could leave an application running and you shouldn't have it running. All right, 4.5 minutes. I got to do a little better than that. Thank you.